Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream, and that you could have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, fulfill all your wishes. But now let's
Microsoft Series X and S and the PlayStation 5 have been released 6 months ago. So I was wondering, how are they doing? How was the reception? Is there support when something goes wrong? What's the quality? And do they sell well? Screw this, we're not gonna be acting so serious now. Screw that shit. Fuck that shit. Yeah, I said the third whatever. We're gonna talk about the Xbox and what I think the Xbox should do, in my opinion. Cause I'm having some troubles with Xbox this time. Yeah, I've been quite hyped past half year, maybe past year for the Xbox, but I ain't so hyped right now. Maybe I should explain first where I come from. So I was totally into the first Xbox, the second Xbox, the 360. Well, that was the best machine when it comes to third party. And then we had Xbox One, and that was all about PlayStation 4 for me. Would almost have bet my hands on it, glad I didn't, that Microsoft was hard at work for the past 3 years for exclusive titles. And I'm not the kind of guy who believes that Microsoft is willing to drop their consoles and is going to go full on the digital streaming market. I refuse to believe that. Yeah, Game Pass is really important to them, definitely. But God, I hope they're not considering to drop their consoles, really. I hope that will be a thing for at least one more generation after this one. So a time before the new generation arrived, I was really quite certain that Microsoft really had it all in their hands. They would sell as the cheapest, they would bring the toughest, they would be back in the game. But that feeling, well, it quite quickly changed upon the arrival of the new machines. There we had the PlayStation that really invented on some new things, like the controller. It brought the rumbles that we also had already in the Xbox One generation, in the triggers, but they also added the haptic feedback. But besides that, they also added a free game. A game that would show off the new capabilities of the console and the controller. Quite smart of Sony to bring it free and to show off your console. But besides that, they also had a few titles that were actually exclusive to their console. And Microsoft didn't really have one. Well, maybe I would be lying. They had 2 titles. They had the Medium, which was okay, but it wasn't really a system seller. And they had Tell Me Why, which was also, well, it was okay, but not really that special. And definitely, neither of them really felt like next gen. Well, the PlayStation already has one title, and hey, Ratchet and Clank is coming out, and that really looks like a truly next gen game. What the hell, Microsoft? You're having the most powerful console, but you don't have any games to show off. I've got an idea. I know Microsoft will never use my idea, and maybe no one will ever hear my idea, but I think they should do the following. And take it by me, this comes from my mind, so it's not based on anything that makes sense, except my merely own experience.
As for my first step for Microsoft, well, really? Bring virtual reality, guys.
No, really, I mean it. Bring make a deal with Oculus or something. It can't be that hard, and you're having the system for it. So, what's keeping you guys? Yeah, we knew HoloLens didn't really pan out how you would have loved to, but it would be nice if Microsoft would at least support the VR side of gaming. I mean, at least Sony is acknowledging the fact that there's still a thing like VR. And I'm guessing that when they bring it out, it will be totally radical. It will be maybe amazing. So Microsoft, really, I think you should really consider supporting VR. On to the next tip. The next tip is quite simple. Microsoft, you need to show off more games. Yeah, we know about Fable that will come eventually. We know about Forza, which will, eventually. Or about the new Perfect Dark, well, someday we'll see something about that. And the new Rare game, well, it was still a concept, so let alone see anything about the game. Or what about Hellblade? Remember that game, Hellblade 2? You teased that about, I think it's maybe almost a year ago. Where is it? Yeah, the fans know. The fans know about Shredder, the fans know about Scorn. We know about few games. But you have to show the world. You have to show the world what the system is capable of. Show it off, goddammit. Show some impressive, truly next-gen titles. Please. I mean, did you guys take a look at the new Ratchet & Clank trailer? Did it do anything to you? Jesus, that game is looking goddamn incredible. Really? Microsoft, take it from an old-timer. Trust me, show off stuff. Show off some incredible, truly state-of-the-art stuff. And the rest, I'm certain, will follow.
But Microsoft, trust me, I have more tips. Really. You can trust me. Don't be afraid. No, really. I mean this. Don't be afraid. Now you can be a bit more aggressive here. Take it from an old-timer.
No, really, Microsoft, I actually mean this. Your stance, wanna be the cool guy, the chill gamer, I don't know what it is. Come on, guys. Get back on your pedestal. Really? For real, be a bit more tough, be a bit more like Sony is. Be a bit like we had in the past, like Sega versus Nintendo. Come on, guys, be that company, please. We need it. I mean, it will bring us better PlayStation games as well, and it will bring us good Xbox games. And guys, I'm sure there are lots of cool Xbox game coming, but they need to be a bit more aggressive here. Really, the exclusivity. Come on, it's your chance. Don't bring Fallout to the PlayStation, or at least not for the first year. Make them all console exclusive, really, trust me. Be a bit more harsh. You guys deserved it. Yeah, you did. You guys really deserve this. It's your time to shine again. Make some kick-ass deals and keep them for yours truly. So, a short recap. Bring VR, show us some more kick-ass games, bring them exclusive, and foremost, do what Sony doesn't. Keep the lower price tag. Hey, you guys can do it. Bend Sony to their
Knees. And make them bow.
Or don't. It's up to you guys. Anyways, this vid has come to an end. Ciao ciao.